Imagine a world without pain. No fear, no guilt, no death. This was Eden. A beautiful garden created by God, trees full of fruit, rivers flowing gently, birds singing in the air. Everything was peaceful. And in the middle of this perfect world was Adam. God created Adam from the dust of the ground and placed him in the garden to care for it. Adam had everything he needed, but God saw that Adam should not be alone. So God created Eve. She was not just someone to live beside Adam, she was his partner. Together, they lived in peace with God in the Garden of Eden. God gave them freedom to enjoy everything in the garden, every tree, every fruit, every beautiful part of creation. But there was one command. In the center of the garden stood a special tree, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God told them clearly,
"You may eat from every tree in the garden, but you must not eat from that one. If you do, you will surely die."
For a time, Adam and Eve trusted God and obeyed him. But one day, something changed.
Your garden is beautiful.
A serpent appeared in the garden. The serpent was cunning and deceptive. He approached Eve and began to question what God had said.
Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?
Eve answered him,
"We may eat from the trees in the garden. But God said we must not eat from the tree in the middle of the garden. If we do, we will die."
But the serpent replied,
You will not die. God knows that when you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
Eve looked at the fruit. It looked beautiful.
Adam,
It looked
it's
good to
glowing.
eat.
Eve, wait,
And the
you
thought
know
of
what it
gaining
is.
wisdom
But it's
tempted
so
her.
beautiful.
So she took the fruit and ate it. Then she gave some to Adam who was with her, and he ate it too. In that moment, everything changed. Their eyes were opened, but instead of wisdom and power, they felt something they had never felt before. Shame. They suddenly realized they were naked, so they quickly sewed leaves together to cover themselves. Later that day, they heard the sound of God walking in the garden, and for the first time in their lives, they were afraid.
"Adam, where are you?"
Adam answered,
"I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid."
God asked him,
"Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?"
Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the serpent. But the truth was clear. They had disobeyed God. Because of their disobedience, sin entered the world. God declared the consequences. Life would no longer be easy. Pain and struggle would now be part of human life. Then God made garments from animal skins to clothe Adam and Eve. And finally, God drove them out of the Garden of Eden. He placed angels at the entrance of the garden to guard the way to the tree of life. The perfect world they once knew was gone. All because of one act of disobedience. But this story is not only about Adam and Eve, it is also about us. Every day, we face our own choices. Every day, temptation whispers. Sometimes it tells us that disobedience is harmless, that it is small, that it will not matter. But the story of Eden reminds us that choices have consequences. Yet even in that moment of failure, God did not abandon humanity. He already had a plan to restore what was broken. That plan has come through Jesus Christ. Through him, forgiveness is possible. Through him, we can return to God. So the question remains for each of us today, when temptation comes,
What way
we choose?
will you
Because
choose?
the cost of disobedience is high.
What way will you choose? Disobedience or obedience?